Hello and welcome to Silver Star Guidance YouTube channel. This is going to be a general relationship reading for those born under the energy of Virgo. This could be someone that you know, could be someone that you're already involved with, or someone that you haven't met quite yet. This is going to be 6 cards for you, 6 cards for them, dealing with the energies under the month of November 2018. Let's see what we have for Virgo for November 2018. See, coming into the start of November, Seven of Wands upright, Chariot reversed. So I feel like you're being challenged quite a lot and you don't feel like you're in a great position of power at this moment. There's no drive forward. It's just a stagnation. You're looking for a way out of something, it seems. Okay, let's see. Excuse me. Energy for your heart's desire this time. I'm getting a feeling like it's something that's mutual here. I keep getting over and over. I didn't really want to say it, but let's see. It's the energy for Virgo's heart's desire at the start of November, please. Yes, there's an unwillingness to communicate. The Page of Wands in reverse. I'm shuffling this one actually. One more. That's better. Virgo's heart's desire. What am I feeling at this time? Temperance in reversed. They're feeling quite unbalanced as well. It's similar. It's quite similar. It is feeling mutual here. That's what I'm getting, at least with the start of the month. So there is an imbalance on their side of the situation. It's basically looking with extremes, possibly, you know. If they're arguing, it's like they're kind of sort of going all at it, or then, you know, they're going depressed, like really depressed, and like when they argue, it's like full on, you know. There's no balance to it. It's just the extremes of these things. Being quite loud about it is what I'm sort of getting. Let's see what we have. Virgo coming into the middle of the month here. How do you feel with this relationship? feels like, yeah, it is someone that you're already involved with, or it could, no, I'm getting it's both really. It's someone that, it could be someone that you're looking to partner with and things seems to have changed, or it's someone that you're already involved with and there's conflict, argument. I feel like it's looking for a way out of this situation, not necessarily out of the relationship, but it's just this situation that you're in. I mean, you don't like it, you know it's unhealthy for both of you. Empress reversed, yeah. It's grown, there's no growth in this, it's no moving forward. It's like things just feel like it's incomplete, unfinished is what I'm sort of getting about it. Let's see what energy is with your heart's desire at this time. Both of those might come out, that one. Yeah, it's causing them a lot of stress. Swords. They want to get out of it as well. They want this situation, they want this stress, they want this. It's a lot of it's dealing with, it's causing a lot of mental turmoil. They're stressing out over it really badly. I think you're a lot more calm about it than what they are. But they are coming into a point where they are trying to get out of this situation. They're not trying to, they're not relishing in it whatsoever. And I think it's going to be a lot of the stress they're getting, a lot of the sleepless night sort of thing, that keeping them up at night, it's not going to last for very long. They are making a conscious effort to stop this from prolonging. Tower, yeah. So very well could be a break. I think that's the decision that they're coming to. That's why it's ending so quickly. It's like no, I'm not going to have this sort of thing in my life. I've got to put an end to it. There's going to be a shaking of the foundations. I don't see it. It doesn't feel like it's like an end to a relationship. It's like this situation has to stop. Like what's causing all of this turmoil and arguments, depression, sleepless nights and stress, things like that. Don't see it like it's got much to do with money or anything. It's just, it's not even about the relationship itself. This is anguish, is what I'm getting. Can't see clearly what it's really about. It could be about a bunch of things. Okay, let's see what's going on for you, Virgo, at the end of the month here. Those two. Yeah, you're coming into a good spot. It seems like things are going to start turning around. You're going to start putting a lot of this stuff behind you, and you're going to start looking towards the future in this, and not relish or not stay in the past energy of what's been going on. I'm sure I had a card flip over here. Let's check through. I can't see it. Maybe it will come out later. Maybe I was mistaken. But it feels like it's like you want to make them an offer. It's like you want more time, and you're starting to see your situation in a different light. You're starting to be grateful for what you already have, I'd say not only materially but with this person. You know, I feel strongly it's like it's something that you want to hold on to. You're not, I don't think it's something you want to get, you know, break free from. Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it's you don't want to cut free of this. You think it's worth a chance. Let's see what their energy is first before I go further with that. But it feels like you possibly trying to think about it too much. And it seems to be working when you're going more with your feelings like this. It's, you know, things are coming a lot clearer and a lot better. And yeah, it's, don't overanalyze things is sort of what I'm getting. Because that's what this person has, a lot of overanalyzation, and it's caused them a huge, you know, it's a massive break. It's like a fracture in their system because of it. And perhaps it's because you've seen this sort of thing going on with this other person, you're not going to put yourself in that position, and you're coming more into this different energy here, which is good. It's definitely good. And let's see what this person, your heart's desires energy is for the end of the month as well. I need to shuffle this again, this one more time. Yeah, they don't want to fight anymore. They've seen it's caused you both a lot of harm, and especially with them going through all this, and I feel like it's an overreaction in a lot of ways, and they've really like gone too far. And they've really they regret this. And I think that you've seen this sort of thing, and you're willing to put a lot of this behind, and they're willing to put this behind. Yeah. It's like making peace. Yeah, I don't see I don't think either one of you really want to, it doesn't seem like it's a break of a relationship, or you both want to keep going, but it's just the situation that you're in is making things very difficult. It feels like there's a lot of outside influences to this, and I think you're starting to recognize that, and you're starting to see, you know, the abundance that you already have that you've created. And this is normally like the Nine of Pentacles is a solitary card, but this is including with someone else. Like I'm seeing this, like this is a partnership here. Like you're both willing to make a go of this surviving is what I'm getting. He just doesn't have the strength left. He's worn, he or she has worn themselves out with all this stress, and they're just, yeah, they're finding it very difficult to sort of, to drive that passion back into the relationship. It's like it's taken its toll for the moment. There's another card. It just feels like you just need to rest and recover from this stuff, is what I'm feeling. I think there's a very good chance things are going to get better. But I think, I think towards the end of the month, you're both going to start seeing things in a different light. And it's like, it's not each other that you're really angry with. It's the situation. Whatever's causing this stuff, it's like, there's other things involved in this. It might be, possibly like family, or yeah, it's I'm finding it hard to see. There's just other things involved. It's kind of I'm sort of getting it's like having that a pothole in the middle of the street that you have to drive over every day to work, and it just still hasn't been fixed yet, and you keep hitting the same pothole every day, you know, and you start taking it personally. But it's like, you know, eventually the city comes along one day, fixes the pothole, and the next morning you're just expecting this, you know, thump again, and it's just smooth all of a sudden. And it's like, no, it wasn't against me personally, it was just the situation around me. And yeah, that's pretty much, I'm getting a lot of that. It's the situation, it's things that are around you externally that's causing a lot of this strife, and it's not the relationship itself, it seems. So I'll get one more card here for your past desire. No, it's not that. It's here. Yeah, they need to take time for themselves. They really got to recover from this. It's taken their toll. And the overall here, 6 of Wands, I mean, it's going to come good is what I'm seeing. Like, it's going to, once they come through this, like, it's going to be a lot better than what it was. And you're still carrying a lot of this burden as well. But you can see it's like you're carrying a big boat full of potholes. I mean, for a silly analogy, but yeah, it's like don't take this stuff personally. This is what I'm sort of getting. You know, you'll start to see that by the end of the month. It's not you against them or them against you. It's like both of you against, you know, this situation or whatever this stuff is causing. And you're both going to be quite exhausted and tired from it all by the end. I don't think you're going to have the energy to really fight much anymore by the end of it. I think you're coming to peace and things, and it's going to be quite it's going to stabilize itself out in a lot of ways with the energy. It's going to smooth out these sort of waves, you know. Things are going to get, you know, smoothed out towards the end. It's going to be quite draining, I think, but in the end I think it's going to be quite positive for you both. Definitely for your love interest is going to be doing a lot better, especially after this. It's like having an exhausting day doing track and field all day or something, and then having a really good night's sleep, being worn out, you know, when you're done, completely exhausted, and then you have a really good night's sleep, probably sleep in a little bit, and you know, you just feel fully refreshed at the end and just go, you know, I'm ready to take on the world now, you know, things are great. And you know, this has also taken a lot of toll on yourself, but just if you try and stay into this energy here, you know, let the past go, move forward with this, you know, recognize what you already have in this relationship and hold on to that. You know, don't carry around this burden. You're overthinking things too much. Try not to overanalyze. You're both sort of in this problem here where you're trying to rationalize everything, and some things are just you know, it's like a pothole in the street. There's sometimes shit happens, you know, and you know, you just keep hitting that damn pothole every day, and then, you know, one day it's just that pothole just isn't there anymore. And so you start thinking about how things are. It's like, well, you know what, I'm glad to be driving a nice car, and I'm glad to be having this person sitting beside me in this car, and that sort of thing. It's like it's appreciating what you already have in this, I think, is going to be a big part. And your friend here is, your person here is going to be, I think, a bit too worn out to really fight any longer after, you know, coming the end of the month, and it's going to do them a lot of good to have some rest. So, you know, it's they'll be coming in when when they're ready, and you just got to work on yourself as well, and just keep yourself in that positive state of mind. And I can start seeing this, the Empress. It's like that's the turning point there. So towards the end of the month, things are going to start. You'll start seeing an improvement, and coming into December, I'm sure. Hopefully that I think things are going to start improving in this relationship, whatever it may be. Okay, Virgo, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for tuning in, and I'm going to be doing these readings every month, both general and relationships. So if you'd like to see more content, make sure you subscribe, and until then, take care.